priest, visionist of God, sworn the nations out west under Gerald Ford, United States. I've been researching, edited all the symbols in there. You might want to research the X on the skyscraper building that matches exactly 9/11 where the plane had hit. Commander, this has been a big major conspiracy from east to west. You'll find that upside down horseshoe on that Las Vegas tin. You'll find all their symbols there. And then the editor had it all placed on that tin in Vegas about 20 years ago. All the symbols are there, including that red upside down horseshoe. And then look at the X on the skyscraper in New York on that tin. That X is exactly where that plane hit in 9/11. And this is what they did to us, my people, my saints. I wrote the future from 7 years old to the time I was 14. And after predicting that, I also predicted 9/11. I was later mind snuffed by 1973. You can research this. Mind therapy at all family altar chapels across our nation, starting with ours in Battle Creek, funded by CIA. I'm 5-star general of Captains Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and Paul. And then it went out as a call of duty across our phone lines to the rest of the church as a Christian. The mind therapy program, we were taught many, many, many things. The mind could only handle 2-hour sessions, 3 hours a day. I did 30 hours weekly. And like I said, Ford got in U.S. Treasury. Ford's son, Jimmy, betrayed my father and this nation. He was supposed to be in my Secret Service. He had left Linda Bates in charge of me, Secret Service. You'll find she had filed me on her IRS income taxes in 77 and 78, and then later had them re-amended after she had found out you do not claim Secret Service pay on your taxes. Yes, I'm Michael Todd Case, your high priest, visionist of God, sworn to church, then nation for life, sitting in the chair under President. And I've given you all the offshore illegal. You will find those offshore accounts in Luxembourg, Minsk, and Brussels. You'll find the accounts in Brussels under Hillary. You'll find funded the coup in the Brussels bombing. You'll also find them account transfers. Research this. Funded 9/11. This is it on this. I have him on film. I'm an eyewitness of him and Tim gunning with shotguns under the authority of General Banky and crooked CIA under Nixon on Golden Avenue and Beat Lake Road. Yes, they opened up under Rex Dean Lindstedt. It lied and opened up a medical bunker that's in the hill behind the family altar chapel on 6.5 Mile Road. Ford came into presidency and we had sent all of our secrets down to that CIA bomb shelter. And it was being kept from Congress. Using it at the Eagle Scout camp in Bellevue, Boy Scout camp back there, projectors. I slid in there, took pictures, photoed it up in a Boy Scout uniform. They sent up for the captain. Before he got back, I ran out the back, said I had to pee, and jumped the fence and took off. My grandfather, Orville Case, and Russell Bates picked me up down the road. I do have that on photos, the projectors and cassette recorders of the mind therapy program that was supposed to have been outlawed by Congress in 1977. We were mind snuffed that day to papers that would ruin our lives. About 2.5 years ago, I had left my drink sitting out, a Monster, and I got poisoned. I called the poison control hotline. I was later taken in an ambulance to the hospital, hospitalized, and then sanitariumed, and then I had to heal from the poisoning. I lost a lot of weight. My hair did damage to my teeth, liver, and I've been recovering. And God is fully recovering me. I was sent here, living in Michael, at 4 years old, to expose this beast and get you ready for God and his coming of our ancestors in ships. I'm Michael, the warrior, the hunter. I'm here for the beast. I found the beast living in Ford of the Anunnaki that the natives had drew in the caves, paintings of that bird landing on the snakes, which was the people riding the snakes. And this is how we've ended up where we are now. Yes, you can research Ford family. It started through the bloomers. They're not actually even Fords. They killed the true Fords. They're bloomers and kings. Is who they are. And Nixons. You'll find the Bakers on 9 Mile Road or human trading out of that barn. At night, keep them hostage. They would wait for Don Dishman to leave for work to go to Sears. They'd wait for us kids to get on the bus to go to school. And then Dave Kendall and Rick Baker would jump in that truck and run them Spanish back there behind Chapin's and put them back there in the corner. I used to have to take Sam's baggies and photos and film for the president, Gerald Ford, to prove this. I do have these, but a couple films. Because see, this angel is working for God. And my an horrible case made sure this would never be covered up and prepared and trained me just to claim victory over you for God. And I am. And I'm sitting in Ford's house now. And yeah, Jimmy Ford, I've got you up there at that house. Go through my pictures, Commander. All my Google photos. I have 100,000 photos of this city. I did all the groundwork for you. You'll find Ford up there, up on the old Bellevue Road coming out of Bellevue back to 66. He was in town and I got him. I also recovered his white pool cue stick. He used it to pool hall. It's 17 Glenwood, Battle Creek. One of his houses, he has Kevin Wilder supervise. And then he has Winnie supervise our home at 263 Main Street that we had purchased together when I was a boy. You'll find he was using that green eye saint symbol. Yes, he had made that symbol, that Eagle Scout symbol that's on our mail over our good people. Given charge of CIA Mark, when he lies, his face turns red, like Cain. Yes, we have a very, very big beast here of evil people. And they're out of that Anunnaki blood. They're cousins. You'll find them Fords, them Bankies, and them Levins, and them Bakers. You'll find they're all blood related. God's coming. Repent.